Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's Tuesday, April the 29th. Yep, fourth month, and this year is almost over. Sitting here on my little old bench, just looking out across what all going on here today. Kind of contemplating what I need to do. Yesterday was a full day. If you've watched yesterday's video, I did fix the brakes on my truck, balance my front tires. Got a little old bubble balancer in there. It works pretty good, it really does. Just a lot of manual labor involved in it. Got the stove element in, got the washing machine fixed. So got a lot of little things done, cleaned up around the house a little bit yesterday. So I got some stuff done. But this is Tuesday, it's another day. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna mow some grass, I know that. Hit a few high spots. I think I'm gonna transplant some of these corn plants into some open places. Catch some areas where they were double planted and transplant them into some spots where might be a little bare, kind of fill in some rows while they're small. Gonna start putting up a few more stringers on my tomato plants, get them where they got something to grow on. I've got these little makeshift cages that I put up around my pepper plants to kind of, guide them as they come on up. Just a lot of little stuff like that. Biggest thing, and I don't think I'll show any of that stuff. Now, I may click the camera back on when I get to working on the hydroponics system a little bit, kind of show you what I'm doing, not necessarily even showing you how to do it, because it's the first one I've ever done. But I've watched plenty of videos on it. I think I got a good feel for what I'm gonna do. But I'm waiting for the FedEx, UPS, United States Parcel Service, whoever's bringing the stuff to show up before I can really do too much to it. But that'll be kind of exciting to me, it really will. I'm kind of wanting to play with that, get a feel for it. I don't know, can y'all see Buster over there? There's Buster over there rolling around in the dirt. Look at you over there, Buster. You wanna come over here and say hello to everybody? You the star of the show. Come on, come here. There you go, say hello to everybody. Old Buster, he's all right. Man, look how nasty you done got. Yeah, look at him, buddy, he's something. Well, he's waiting on me. Buster's waiting on me. We generally get out here and we make our little prayer walk and I walk up and down aisles and all that kind of stuff. I pray for this stuff, I pray God will bless it, that he'll help it grow, that, he'll keep the varmints at bay. I'm gonna take it to the Lord in prayer. There's no doubt about it. I just do that with just about everything. So let me get that going, and we'll chime in here in a little bit when we get over in the shop and start playing with the hydroponics. We'll just go from there. So I'll catch you in a little bit. Well, my little walk around the field is very revealing. I was kind of amazed how much the corn has grown just overnight, seemingly. We're looking at 12, 14-inch high stalks now. I don't think I'm going to worry about the crows. I may leave that tape up there another day or two. Always love looking at tomatoes. They've just come on up. Got a nice thick stem on them. This look good. Look at that one. Oh man. Well, anyways, I got distracted on that, but yeah, got over there by my peaches. I may show you that in a minute. And peach tree is full. Just got one over there that's just covered. I'm kind of excited about this year's peach harvest. But this morning I go over there and there is hundreds of peaches on the ground. Looked like a squirrel, something got into them. They ravaged them last night. It wasn't that way this morning. Let's see what our military is doing this morning. Yeah, obviously low. It ain't not low as I thought. I think that might be medical. Yeah, probably a medical helicopter flying from the UAB Care Center over in Gardendale. They fly out of there a lot. It's a busy place. And I'm guessing this is kind of their route they go when they're headed north, because they come over here all the time. Well, let me go get the cub and get busy. I'm gonna start here with the corn, transplant some of it over. I'm gonna work on my tomato some, do the same thing down on the lower corn. There is a time coming real soon where I'm gonna have to get my healers and go in here and scratch this stuff up. Hey, it could be done today, just to kind of give it a light scratching and kind of beat the weeds back a little bit. I'm gonna let it come up a little bit higher before I lay by for the last time, but I would like to hit it with the healers to kind of get ahead of the weeds, and I got to stay out of that drip tape, so that's going to be a little more of a challenge this year. I don't think that'll be as much of a challenge next year, because I'll plant them lots closer together, because I'll be doing them both basically at the same time. Squash just really tickled to death. I mean, it's, you know, like I said, I spaced it out, so they're just kind of like coming on along. I like it. I got my trellises coming for the beans. It should be here in a day or two. They said by the end of this week, which that'll work out just right. Beans, they really kind of need something now. I don't see them vining yet, but they will be vining pretty soon. Anyways, there really is a lot to do. I'm sitting over there on my little bench thinking, well, I'm not sure what I got to do today. After a little stroll and a little thought, there's a lot needs to be done today. It's a good overcast day. Probably gonna hit high 70s, maybe hit 80. Be a good day to get out here and get a little bit done. All right, let me go get the tractor and we'll get out here and get something going. Bit of time down here in the garden. I got peppers, these little old trellises that I made for them. I still need 2 more. I'll use a little zip ties here, but I'll end up using these tomato clips as things come on up. hadn't got a whole bunch of them. I think I'm gonna order me a few hundred of them. You can buy 400 of them for about $10. So but anyways, I got all my tomatoes, my tomato hooks up. A lot of them I just wrapped around the tomato plant. Some of them I put a clip on it. Some of them I didn't. And I may come back and put a clip on one. I see one right there. I wrapped it, but it's come unwrapped. And I see another one doesn't come unwrapped. But I'll use them both. I mean, last year that's all I did was just wrap it around it whole time it grew, and that worked out just fine. It really, really did. But I like these little tomato clips. They're cheap and easy, and you know, you can move them, and you hadn't got zip ties laying all over the place and at the end of the season. So I'll use a lot of these little clips. Well, all right, that was okay. It was a pretty good little job, a little more work than it just took a while. I mean, I don't guess it's that much work, but it took a while. I did not transplant too much corn. Just wasn't really that bad, and I said, just, you know, you kind of disturb it anyway. A lot of what you move don't make it. I said, it'll be fine just like it is. I probably transplanted 6 or 8 of them up here, maybe 8 or 10 of them down there. And that's about it. That lower corn gonna need a little bit of hoeing. Some of it's too close together. Of course, I done it with that seeder, you know, and it rolled out more seed than you wanted it to, but I had enough to use a seeder, so I done it. Up here, I didn't have enough, so I hand seeded every bit of it. And it honestly worked out fine. I mean, it did, just took a while, you know, just slow. All right, I am going to find me something to eat. And I'm sitting there doing all that. I got to thinking, I just want some fruit. So I may run over to the grocery store and pick me up a couple of cantaloupes. Maybe a watermelon. It's about time for a watermelon. I love watermelon. I haven't got any. So I might do that. Just go get me something cool and have it for supper. Well, all right, sounds good. We'll catch you later. And if we do any more today worth showing, I'll show it to you. If not, I may wind it up right here. Well, just to chime in here one last time, I have spent about 3 hours on the old Skag. That thing, I treat it kind of rough. But yeah, I've got that little area where I cleaned up there around the house and up there around the chicken pen, the old shed, the old red barn that needs torn down. It's in terrible shape. Got the field out there all mowed around the garden. A lot of mowing, and so I feel pretty good about that. A lot of stuff like that. A lot of sticks need picked up, which our Skag, the way the deck and that little wheel works, if there's a stick that's in your way, you can literally just push it all the way with a wheel on the lawnmower. Amazing how that works, but it does. And it cuts a lot of the small stuff up, and old rotten stuff, it'll cut it up. But anyways, that's how this day turned out. I'm fixing to head up the house, jump shower, wash my eyes out. They're full of dust. My nose too, it's just full of this crap. And I'll tell you something else that I noticed while I was out there. The number of ant hills. Lord have mercy. I don't know if y'all have the same problem, but I'm telling you, the number of ant hills out there is astronomical right now. I don't know, I guess it's cause all the rain, maybe, I don't know. Well, all right, all in all, I'm gonna say we turning the lights out. How you like it? That camera just a little bit. All in all, it's been a good day, so let's head to the house. Hey, it's about supper time now. I got some leftover pork chops up there I'm gonna work on. once I get cleaned up. All right, we closing this door and we're headed to the house. Thank y'all for watching. We'll catch you on the next.